One of the things that is happening in Nigeria right now is that there's what we know as lawfare as opposed to warfare, that they are using the law to wage against public participation in democracy. And a lot of these issues are going to come before the Supreme Court very soon from those who have been muzzled by the government in power to prevent them from participating in democracy through their various parties who want to participate, but the courts have been strategically placed to prevent them from participating in the next election. One of the things I love about this is that I'm always a victim of lawfare. And when I was given the book, I took a copy of the book, I looked at the parts where you could actually file for bail, because I'm always in police stations trying to get bailed out of prison. And it's very important that you've done this. When I was growing up, I used to love a book they call Where There Is No Doctor. And to me, this is like where there is no lawyer, so that you can defend yourself. One of the things I hate most, and I've seen that before my lawyers here, is when my rights are violated by judges and the lawyers stand up and say, "At my lordship pleases." You can't be pleased when your client is being sent to jail, having not committed an offense. And one of the lawyers who is prosecuting me in the case between me and Tinubu, when I called him a criminal, he always shouts in court, he'll say, "We wrote AJA. We wrote AJA, that is the Administration of Criminal Justice." I said, if you wrote AJA, how can it be in the favor of people like us? It is like King James writing his own version of the Bible. It will favor only King James. We need, and you have done this, for an AJA that is not written by senior advocates of Nigeria, but those of us who are the receiving end of human rights violation. One of the things I want to say last is that beyond just these issues of filing for immediate bail and getting justice, we must also do a book about historical justice, injustice that have been done against people who are consistently having their human rights violated in this country. I am looking forward to a day where a former DSS DG can go to prison for sending somebody to jail maybe 30 years ago, after he has forgotten that he did that. And that is one of the things that happened recently when Britain and others who engaged in slavery were told that that's the worst crime against humanity and they must pay for it. Nigeria must design that, and I hope this historical justice thing would also be of interest to Plaque and those of us who are here who practice human rights, because the people who violate people's rights in this country just walk away, they retire, and we forgive them and forget them. But the time must come when we don't allow them to rest in peace as they wish they would